Hi there. Do you know that the government of Kenya partly gains when the Kenyan shilling becomes weaker? If you didn't know, you're gonna realize that through this video. You are all much welcome to the Money Daily YouTube channel. My name is Afagza Sifunam. By the way, if you're new here, kindly consider subscribing because I'm out here bringing you awesome videos on business, finance, and how you can grow your wealth each and every day. Having said that, I was reading the Business Daily today and I saw a story with regards to how the Central Bank of Kenya has gained 68 billion over the past 1 year because of the weaker Kenya shilling against the US dollar. That's the case, guys. I know you are shocked. You could be thinking that if the Kenya shilling is getting weaker against the US dollar, the country could lose. But that is not always the case, because over the past 1 year, the Central Bank of Kenya actually made unrealized gains of 68 billion because of the weaker and weaker Kenya shillings against the US dollar. Why is that so? It's basically because the Central Bank of Kenya also has reserves which are actually in foreign currencies, and a good portion of these reserves is actually in the US dollars, to a tune of almost 1 trillion Kenya shilling. Another thing you need to know is that also Kenya has huge amount of foreign debt, right? So because of this external debt, some of the agreements according to the term was that part payment of this debt was actually to be paid in foreign currency. And of course, based on that, the country occasionally taps into its foreign currency reserves or even the inflow of dollars and other foreign currencies to ensure it pays off part of its debt. Where exactly does this gain come from? You see, about mid last year, we're talking about the Kenya shilling going at about 108, 109 against the US dollar. Fast forward a year later, we're talking about the same currency going at about 117 to 1 US dollar. If you've realized, we're talking about a possible gain of 3.something% with regards to the US gaining versus the Kenya shilling. In case the country is meeting its obligation when it comes to paying off some of the debts, for example, making purchases out there, for example, using the US dollar, it only means in absolute terms the country is actually having net savings because of a stronger US dollars rather than the Kenya shilling. So based upon this is why the Central Bank of Kenya over the past 1 year has made a gain of 68 billion because of the weaker Kenya shilling. Not all of this is realized because only 8 billion has been realized. Of course, the rest of it might be realized or not based on the requirements which may need the country to incur or make purchases or even pay off debts using the foreign currencies. But that is how the Central Bank of Kenya over the past 1 year has gained 68 billion with regards to it gaining because of the reserves it holds in foreign currencies.